Howdy everyone, Sean here. We had some technical issues with this recording, so this episode and the next will be slightly less than the quality standard that we aim for. Due to this, it will be a two-parter without any music or sound effects to make sure everything is as audible and understandable as possible. We still think the content's great, and I think you will too, so I hope you enjoy.
Howdy everyone, and welcome to another episode of Exhaustion Levels, Dance Dance Insurrection. Everyone, I wish you could see the face she made with that noise there. It was I think she looked as surprised that it came out of her face as I was, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
I'm so happy you think so.
My name is Sean Sasser, your game master, and as always, I am surrounded by these wonderful people and players. We have Michael.
Sea Stallion, ready to ride.
Hells yeah. Tony.
I really hate this new nickname for him.
Yeah, me too. It is upsetting. We have Amanda.
It's better than Tong Bomb.
Is it?
I think it is.
Debatable. And Mark.
Mark, a.k.a. Bubble Guts.
That's right.
Bubble Guts.
There he is. Cool. Well, how do you guys feel about a little recap?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
It is needed.
Last we left the Boogie Knights, they continued their infiltration of what remains of the town of Bayport. Stevie and Chad freed the group of townspeople from their elementary school prison before linking back up with Deetra and the lawmen. After some discussion, Chad and Stevie made their way to a lighthouse to check for alarms, while their allied gangs left to free the rest of the local inhabitants. Meanwhile, Ed and Ricardo continued their way through the water treatment facility. Ricardo explored the upper levels, while Ed had a stressful time disarming the last bomb. Once most of the imminent danger was gone, they garnered a greater understanding of the capabilities of this facility before looking out the window of a conference room and seeing two familiar faces standing at what remains of a lighthouse. With a clear view of their comrades, Chad restored their psychic connection. And after a quick catch-up, the party hurried to join the rest of the local gangs who were descending on the gathering of the Big Kahuna Boys. But before they could join the fun, the Boogie Knights witnessed the Stone Grinder emerge Kool-Aid Man style through the concrete wall of a local distillery, tossing the body of what appeared to be Big Kahuna Bob at their feet. And so, we begin.
It is a well-documented phenomenon that, during moments of high intensity, time will dilate. Not true dilation, but that is how we perceive it. As hormones flood our bloodstreams, the parts of our brain responsible for memory and perception go into overdrive, and we process information at an elevated rate. Instead of our internal camera recording at 60 frames per second, it bumps up to 120. And as such, the moments we take in feel longer. The dust clouds billowing from the now dilapidated wall of this distillery, the lumbering steps of the stone grinder, and the man hurling through the air towards you all leisurely stroll through time and space. For a moment, at least. The resonant thud of the man's body bouncing off the ground snaps you back to a more familiar flow of events, as the voice of Stone Grinder thunders at you once again.
You watch, Bob. I must feed more blood to the soil so it may nourish the future.
All right, you do that.
I don't know how to respond to that.
What exactly are you gonna do?
He goes,
Kill.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. Okay.
Well, have fun.
Mr. Stone Grinder, if you please. Hi, Chad here. Before you return his blood to water the sands, may we ask a couple questions?
well, he just told you to watch him, and then he's going to leave and kill more people.
Okay.
Yes.
Sounds good, thanks. Yep. All right, have fun killing more Kahuna boys.
You see the Stone Grinder turn around and run back into the distillery.
Do we help him? Do we split? Do we help him?
I
Do we?
don't know about that. I think
Ed's
we
gonna
just
walk
stay out of
over
his
to-
way for right now.
Okay.
Let's deal with the immediate problem. I'm gonna take a gander at Big Kahuna Bob.
Looking at the ground in front of you, you see the older man, probably in his mid to late 50s, grasping his chest as he gasps for air. His entirety is covered in blood and sand, the left side of his face beginning to swell from one of the many impacts he has recently absorbed.
Hey there, sport. Looks like you kind of had a rough go of it there with the old stone grinder.
Please, don't hurt me.
Well, that's really not up for me to decide, but rather on you if there's any more hurting. Got a couple questions for you, fella, if you're feeling cogent.
What?
Well, I guess first off, so you made a big play here. You're going to take over the water source of La Playa. Are you doing it alone, buddy, or you got some outside help for this?
I don't know what I was doing here to start with. I mean...
Okay, well, we got a little bit of time, I think, before the stone grinder comes back, so we could take a story. Go ahead. Spill it. What you got? Start at the beginning.
Well...
And I'd be kind of snappy about it, because Ed might shoot you in the head, even though we told him not to.
He is known to do that.
I used to run, I used to have my own liquor line. I don't know if you've heard of it. It was called Ensign Bob's Boat Strength Rum.
Nope, can't say that I do.
Yeah, it's a stupid name. My lawyers told me I couldn't use the word Navy, but for whatever reason, I could use Ensign as a rank. I don't know.
Ed slowly starts cranking the suppressor onto his handgun.
Honestly, I'm still confused about it. But the liquor brand went under during the war, and well, a lot of our ingredients came from Thide, and it was too expensive to source them from anywhere else.
Now Ed ejects the mag, puts it back in, and cocks around.
I was approached by a group of investors, and yeah.
Go on. So these investors, were they native or are they foreign?
I don't know. They told me they could help me start up the brand again. Was
this post or pre-bomb?
Post. This was
Okay.
I don't know, 6 months ago.
These investors, what they look like? Because apparently you don't know shit from Shinola and or where you're getting your funding from. So
Well, I had a person with me here. They found me. I was working as a bartender, and they recognized my face used to be on the liquor bottles.
Of your boat strength?
Of both strength rum, yes.
Boat strength rum, yeah. Okay,
Yes.
got it.
And yeah, they came up to me, and they gave me money up front and told me that if I helped take over this area and helped for the original, reintegration of UNT into whatever, I could have my own distillery. I could have my own brand.
Rick, can I shoot this guy now?
I don't know.
Can I shoot him a little bit?
Yes, below the knees.
Okay, sure. I'd take a shot at this guy's leg.
Give me an attack roll.
With advantage because he's on the ground?
Nope.
Okay. That's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, you hit him in the foot.
Do you want me to roll damage?
Yeah, let's see what he has left if you kill him with a foot shot.
How much
Fuck
foot
yeah,
does he
let's
have
go.
left?
Before you learn anything.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Non-lethal. Non-lethal.
That's 16 points of damage. That's max damage.
Okay, this man begins to pass out.
Yes.
Miss Stevie, I know
on
it's...
it. I will. What's my lowest one that I can
Ed,
do?
I thought it was implied that you were shooting to wound.
I mean, I
on
did
this
shoot.
one.
I shot him in the foot. I can't help it. He's an old man.
I mean,
He was already covered in blood.
statistically speaking...
Yeah, but we didn't know how much of it was his.
most time, loss of life occurs because of blood loss rather than actually like traumatic impacts.
That's a good point.
I'd say next time, just pistol whip him, Ed. Just give him a little poke.
I'm not really good at that.
No, apparently not, man. We got to
Hey,
teach you some stuff.
I cast Healing Word on Big Kahuna Bob for 9.
Cool.
Points back to him.
He snaps back to consciousness. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
You just got shot in the foot. You're supposed to be a bartender, right? You're entertaining. Come on, Ensign. Give us some more material. You told us you had investors that showed up. Where were they from?
I don't know. They gave me 2,000 gold up front. There was a person with me, and they said if I could get this area under control and begin working on they told me about the water facility.
Mm-hmm.
And they just told me, they sent me with a man from the company, and they said they're going to reform the wastes, and I could have this place, and if we could tame the area. And they told me that This was part of a mission. A lot of key sites were going to be tamed, is the word they kept using. Or I don't know what that means. So
where did this person they sound like they're from?
I don't know.
Do you not have an ear for accents or regional dialect?
They founded like from the UNT.
All right.
But I mean, those are the people from other places sometimes.
What was this man wearing? Like, what? Describe his features. The best
man
that you can.
the which one?
The man that gave you the money.
Oh, I didn't get directly money from anyone. I was told to go pick it up somewhere, and I picked up liquor, I picked up sugar, I picked up. They kept calling it control theorem. They don't tell you how to use this stuff. And the guy that they sent me with died pretty quickly on in this whole thing. So it was just me and a bunch of liquor and control theorem and sugar. And I didn't know. So I started trying to do it the best way I could. And, we got some people on our side. But I ran out of the control theorem. And so that's why I started buying potions from Patty.
You realize that stuff had piss in it, right?
Yes, I didn't drink any myself.
Okay.
That's got pee in it. But compared to the control theorem, the piss stuff made everyone like crazy. It worked okay if they had the control theorem in them before, and it would just kind of keep them up. But for new people, that was very difficult to get them to actually follow what I was doing, and I had to kind of lean on the other people who already had the theorem.
Hey, Bob, focus up. So, what were you supposed to do once you then pacified this region? Who were you going to tell that you mission accomplished?
I'm pretty sure that with the guy that was with me, it was supposed to do with that communication and stuff.
The one who died?
Yeah, the one
early on.
And so I was hoping to get it mostly under control. This was the whole point of me gathering these guys here, was to get them hey, I'm going to run out and get some more stuff. And I was hoping to run out and try to figure out where, go back to where I was to get more control theorem and rum and stuff like that. And
yeah, so where is the body and or effects of the man that was supposed to be the one that was your link to the outside world?
That was 3-4 months ago, somewhere in the desert.
Oh, so no one's going to find him?
Correct.
I mean, maybe the magma lizards.
No, Ed, you're right. The magmas would probably find them. That are the 15 coyotes that keep chasing Hans around.
So many coyotes.
It's a lot of coyotes. All right, Bob. It sounds like you got set up, my friend.
Yes.
Did you ever think for a second that maybe what you're doing was unethical and was not going to succeed?
I was really bad at being a waiter, and the other waiters were really mean to me, and they'd call me stuff like droopy balls or old droopy balls. Or
all right, look, I don't have sympathy for you, dumpster butt. Like, seriously, you old droopy bald bitch.
Just happens again.
Yeah, exactly. You attempted to take the free will of the people.
Yes, and I understand. And I understand it was a power play, and I fucked it all up.
You did.
Yeah,
now we're trying to figure out. We're trying to see here, Bob, if there's anything redeemable about you. Like, can you tell us anything about the people as to why or what they're trying to do with this region?
The only thing I have is this. And he pulls out a piece of paper. This is the contract they gave me. So just in case they tried to renege on the deal of giving me the distillery, this was my failsafe to have something to be able to fall back on. Said, you signed this.
All right, Ed.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Take the writing.
I remove it from his hands.
Yeah, it's a contract. A few pages long, kind of looks more boilerplatey, more of like it's got an outline of like job requirements and objectives. It says gather more than 50 people, control the water facility, and then if you want the distillery, it doesn't say how to get things done. It more or less just says get into Bayport, control Bayport.
I look over it and I'm just like, this is it's pretty lackluster, honestly. And I just kind of like close it and like hand it to Chad, let him look at it.
Yeah. I mean, it says, if you look at it, it refers to things being approved by the on-site agent of the company, which you're assuming is the man that died that was with him.
All right, Bob. So your agent of the company died. Was he wearing a suit or not?
No, he was dressed like me.
All right. Well, that's not
Tiki shirt.
okay.
Yeah, we had the vibe, the vibe with everything. If I'm going to, this is what I wore on the label for Anthem Bob's boat strength rum.
Right. All right.
Info.
So, Rico, I think I'm out of questions right now, so I can give you advice, but otherwise it's your show, boss.
You do see a couple more things on this contract. It's basically, as you said, it's repeating a lot of stuff. It's 2,000 gold credit advance, distillery and tasting room in prime locations suitable to brand, 20% stake in Ensign Bob's boat strength rum, opportunity for stock options at 3 years. And at the top, you see a logo, which depicts like the letter C with what looks like a spear or kind of javelin like stuck through the middle of it.
You mean like a harpoon?
Yeah, yes, because it's got almost like a Greek, like kind of like wrap around near the
Do any
the
of
front
us recognize that logo?
It also says the name of it next to it, which is the Cairn Capital Ventures.
Do we recognize?
Give me a history roll.
I mean, when this man said investors, all I can think of is that one particular slimy looking guy when we were rescuing Hot Yogurt Pretzel.
Oh, I was thinking more about bricks and the venture capitalist real estate group that was
Onyx
private
Group.
equity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Onyx Group.
Natural 20,
Even on a natural 20,
which is 21.
cool. Yeah, sure. It's on a natural 20. Looking at this, looking at the logo, it looks, I'll say on a natural 20, you probably have you've never heard of this shit before, ever.
Okay.
But it's not hard to, like, especially with a person like Bob, make up a company, make up a logo, make up a name. Or is it like, so this could be connected to anything at this point. And this could easily be fake. This could easily be connected to the Onyx Group. I think on a nat 20, I think you start to go down the line of thinking of like, you almost never hear about the parent company of a large organization. You hear about the subsidiaries and stuff like that. And so could this be a subsidiary? Could it be the parent company? Could it be something like that? I think you go down the line of like, this is connected to something, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
So, Bob, before we let you go, who were you supposed to meet up with once you accomplished your goal? Like, what was your next point of contact for any of this?
It was it doesn't say in any of the paperwork I have. It was supposed to be the guy with me who had the contact with them.
So what was your end goal then?
They
Just
would
do what they wanted you to do, and then hope someone shows up.
Well, did they give me a time limit on when or maybe they were going to start reforming the waste now? This was 6 months ago that we started this whole process.
Rico, quiet word away, if you please.
What's that?
We take a few steps away from Kahuna Bob and the rest of the group. Hey, man, not for nothing, but this kind of sounds a little same. You know, pacifying the waste, finding a way through, making people tractable. That ringing any bells?
Yeah, a little bit.
Man, I hate to do this to you, but I think we're gonna have to silence the Bob's voice. He's not gonna be a good look for us.
What are you guys talking about?
Don't worry about it, Ed. You keep a gun trained on that man, but don't shoot him.
During your side conversation, you kind of take in that the sounds of the revolution that have happened are starting to subside. And you see walking towards you, Deetra, Baker Sweets, Stone Grinder, Mustache Tim, and some of the townsfolk with Beth and Hank at the front of them.
I'm gonna advise that since Bob did commit crimes against these people, they should be allowed to persecute to the fullest extent of their laws. Yeah,
Oh, I was absolutely happy to kind of let them fuck them up.
yeah, good.
Feel like
Good.
that'll help them with their healing process.
Definitely.
As the group arrives, Deetra sizes up Bob and spits on the ground near him. So, this is the asshole that almost fucked up the whole Playa? Can someone please explain to me how this shit came to be?
He is a little underwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stevie, you've got that document that he had. You want to give it to Deetra? Let her look at it?
Yeah, I'll hand it over to Deetra.
Cool. She glances over it for a moment and looks back up at everyone. I see. I always find it fascinating that evil plans are so often put in the hands of such small men.
I know, right? It just doesn't even make sense. Like this, yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Baker Sweet steps up next to Deetra and says, in my experience, these types of men are small everywhere. So what do you want to do with them?
I think that's up to you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
100%. We are.
this is
deferring.
y'all's jurisdiction.
He has committed trespasses against you and yours. He has worked to actively enslave your people against you. He has taken and held hostage entire families and groups that we have seen and committed atrocities unknowable and unnameable to this extent since he's been operating for the last 6 months. We have no official jurisdiction as the Boogie Knights and an independent gang. What I would say is we would highly advise you all extract the justice you so willingly and truly deserve for these trespasses committed against you.
You see Beth and Hank turn around and begin having a conversation with the small delegation of townspeople that followed them over here. After a moment, they turn around and go,
Well, to be honest, I don't think we all have the stomach for more violence right now. At least perpetuated by us. That don't mean we want this man alive. And so, we humbly return justice to whatever y'all want. Because we want this man to suffer as much as him, but we ain't killers.
Ed shoots him in the face.
Jesus.
roll in attack roll.
That's a 23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
14 points of damage.
Cool. Yeah, he only had 10. So yeah, you shoot him in the head and the side of his head explodes.
Problem solved.
That was a little unceremonious, but I suppose it needed to be done.
All right,
Problem
what's next on the
solved.
list, guys?
You see Mustache Tim pull out his gun and shoot the man like 4 more times.
Hell yeah. I can get behind that. Do we just mag dump him in the ground? Like, what do we...
Attaboy, Tim.
Look, I'm about this life. Let's go.
No one is above the law.
Oh, jeez.
Good job, officer. You got the bad guy.
He goes, stand down, and takes one step back. Hank walks back up and goes, well, all right now.
Sometimes it's better if they just don't see it coming.
Sure, I get that. Well, I suppose we should start planning on what to do with this place, because, yeah, we appreciate everything y'all been doing for us, and, really more than words can say. And I hope I'm not rude in saying this, but I don't know how we move forward. And, it sounds like, if I'm picking up, that other people might know about this location. And so, while, we got arms now, we got our freedom again, and I'm much appreciated. As I said, I just don't see us folks having another fight in us if trouble comes back to Bayport.
Well, we might have a solution for you. There's a group of people that we know who are extremely strong, damn decent fighters, but you would have to pay a little bit of a tax for their protection.
Deetra looks up and goes, I don't think you're talking about us. Please explain.
How do you guys feel about needles?
I can't say that needles are not something very common in the wastes.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I may, before we get too far down this rabbit hole, we've been through a very emotional morning. Obviously, you've got a lot of people who've just been freed. Let's see if we can't do some triage, treat those that are wounded. Let's find food, water for everybody. Get situated first, and then let's have a meeting this evening. And we can discuss some of the finer details of how to move forward with this, all right? I want you to look out after your people. Obviously, there's been a lot of bloodshed today. We don't need to keep that going. And let's see if we can't clean up a little bit and start fresh. Yeah?
If that's what you want, sure.
I think we all could use it.
No, that sounds good.
All right.
Cool. Explain to me what you're going to do.
Believe it, an energetic montage of us going through and picking through the rubble of the buildings and helping find supplies and helping kind of rebuild some sense of community. And obviously, the distillery is kind of a wrecked spot, but maybe we'll set up the school gymnasium as kind of a collection center and or as a meeting spot. We can set up some tables and some chairs and kind of help facilitate them in trying to pick up the shambles of their lives that they've been locked up
So
for.
you're talking about a week of things.
Oh, maybe just a day.
Day.
I'll talk to him this evening.
Okay, I will tell you, if you want to talk to him this evening, pick one of those things that you want to accomplish. Because it's like 3 p.m.
I
I'm
guess
gonna
set
go-
up the gymnasium for a meeting. What do you
I was
want
gonna say I was gonna set up a little like med tent, and anyone who needed immediate healing, like I was just gonna be like, I'm here.
Okay.
Bring me your wounded.
Stevie's going to set up a little triage station.
Little triage.
Okay.
Do we want to do that in the gym and that just be the central
Yeah, it
point?
should be a part because, I mean, the school's got enough rooms in it. That makes sense.
Cool.
So for the evening, you guys are setting up a triage center.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or at least that's what I'm doing.
That's what Stevie's doing.
What
Okay.
about you, Rick? What are you doing?
I don't know. I guess try and set up a meeting spot for us and the leaders of the Playa so we can actually, sit down and talk to them about, essentially our vision for the area.
Roger.
Okay.
To support that, Chad's just going to go find, like some coffee, maybe some water to brew coffee with, see if there's any snacks so I can help you kind of set up your meeting room.
Okay.
Ed's going to contemplate on how bad the actual first aid is around here after hearing Mrs. Sweet's comment about not having needles. They're not very common. He's going to think about a way to make 13 gauge hypodermic needles.
Cool. We are going to cut to 8 p.m., 5 hours from now. You are able to think about noodles. You are able to set up some chairs. You are able to help him set up some chairs.
Yes.
And in that 5-hour period, you've helped 30 people.
I've helped 30.
Correct.
All right, well, let me figure out how many spells I have to spend.
Yeah, I mean, you
A
can.
lot.
I got to do some math.
Sure.
You
I mean, you could
use
also
your
just do medicine
medicine,
checks and stuff like
yeah.
that. Most of these people are just dehydrated.
Oh, I
Like-
thought you were like looking for me to do. Okay, yeah, that's
I
fine.
wasn't looking for you to do any of this. This is what you guys decided.
The Boogie Knights help.
If I don't
Would
gotta expend my
you-
spell slots, cool. I'll be selfish, but like
Yeah,
if they
just-
if
you-
they need spell slots, I got spell slots.
I'm saying if you want to go at help people get hydrated, feed them and stuff in that time period, you can do about 30 to 40 people.
Would you say that Stevie got a point of inspiration for helping 30 people?
Do you still have one?
I should. Yeah, I still have my point of heroic inspiration.
Never mind.
Okay. So we are going to cut to, some people have been helped. There's a water line, food line. Yeah, it's not much. Some people the more able-bodied people are helping out and cooking. You sit down with the leaders of these gangs, as well as Beth and Hank, to discuss the future of Bayport. Deetra sits there, cross-legged, and says, "Okay, so what was the plan that you alluded to before?"
So we have some friends that are, very strong and in need of some resources. And they are willing to, trade protection in exchange for said resources.
Interesting. Yes, there's what?
The
Water here? I mean, maybe.
there's water in it. They need blood. Not unreasonable amounts of blood, though.
Do you know what a vampire is, Deidre?
I've heard of you. I mean, yes, there's vampires in the mountains. There are evil things, yes.
They're not.
those that's what we're talking about. But they're not that evil.
Yeah, they're pretty
They
nice
can
dudes.
be evil, but they're not.
Yeah, they're just kind of misunderstood nerds. Granted, they are superhumanly strong, but they're just misunderstood nerds.
Baker Sweets looks at you and says, "I've met a nerd, and I don't know if I can trust him."
I mean, well, that's just because they're not good at talking to beautiful women such as yourself.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe I'm maybe been a little too harsh then. All right. Well, so these vampires, they suck blood, I'm assuming.
Technically, they can. They don't really like it because, like I said, awkward nerds.
Now, also, if it puts anybody else at ease, we have been named Amici Damnatorum by the vampires, aka we are friends of the night in Damned.
I think it means
So-
favored by death.
Right. We are able to be a liaison, and we're going to go back to talk to them because they are currently fixing up a vehicle of ours. But we can help kind of smooth these things over, so make introductions, so to speak.
I mean, all you guys would really have to do is, kind of like in the before times when there would be blood drives and stuff, and you guys, donate blood to a blood bank to help out hurt folk. You would just do that.
Yeah, like the red equal sign, that little thing that had like the giant like school buses and had the giant red equal sign on it, like that.
And I would like to also point out this is really more of a particular for the city of Bayport exclusively. The cocoon doesn't necessarily require or need the vampiric protections.
Stone Grinder says,
Do they eat dogs?
No, they do not eat dogs.
Beth and Hank are looking at each other, and Beth looks over at everyone and says, I understand that this might be the best option if we are to be attacked again. I'm just thinking out loud here that's might be. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, and I think it's a good idea in theory. It's just, I don't know. I think people are tired, and maybe they would be a little apprehensive about having vampires here, having, no one ever met one before and the stories. I'm not saying that's a reason not to do this. I'm just saying out loud, we would probably need to find a way if this is the course of action that we want to go down.
Oh, of course. Two things, by the way. I totally agree with that, and we would absolutely make the introductions. We wouldn't just leave you guys to go mingulate together. And two, Stone Grinder. Do you know how to make blood sausage?
Yeah. Stone Grinder looks at you and says,
Sausage. Blood. I could see it.
I think the vampires would like that a lot.
New customers.
Yes, very good for business.
All right, next order of business. Again,
are we moving on from the vampires?
I think we can move on from the vampires.
Is this so? Deetra is going. So is how? This is fine and all, but apparently, so long as the townspeople are good, we don't live here. We could help with the transition between mortal human beings and damned immortal undead things. I don't know. We have
there's some combination of that. Yeah.
Okay. We would like to offer our help if but it's also vampires crazy.
No, you're not wrong.
Very normal,
They're kind of in the same boat where 2 years ago they had bombs dropped on them and they just came into being. They were regular people, everyday folk.
Wait, this is a new development with vampires, not like ancient stories.
No. They the founder was actually reading about vampires and trying to do blood magic when the bombs dropped. And there was some type of chicanery with those things interacting that it came into actual being.
Deetra shakes her head and goes, "This is why you don't fuck with blood magic."
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. The lawmen all look very scared of the word vampire. They're trying to put on brave faces, but they've been read stories before about vampires, and
I pick up on that. And just say, but the vampires are very respectful of people with mustaches.
Oh, you're a way better person than I am.
Mustache Tim looks at the other ones and blinks a couple times to try to get his face right and says, "Okay, we need to find more dogs."
Wait, what?
Sergeant Tim, what exactly?
I said that too loud. We need dogs help us grow facial hair faster.
All right.
I kind of nudge Chad and I go, yeah, the calming effect from petting a dog helps the mustache hairs grow, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Chad says clean shaven.
Chad doesn't like dogs. That's why he doesn't have a mustache.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm just gonna say, as a leader of the lawmen in here in this August company at this table, we take anything you say out loud, and we want to make sure that we hear you correctly and we understand your needs. So yeah, man, yeah, if some dogs, sure. We know a dog, Kevin James.
Is Kevin James a dog?
Yeah, Kevin James is a dog.
You would assume it's the name of an actor, but it's not.
The owner of Kevin James, though, is actually one of the reasons why we're here.
Interesting. Okay. I don't... referring to a Kevin James owner sounds creepy.
His name is Rover.
Okay, even weirder.
Did
So
I
would
was gonna
assume
say-
it's the name of the dog.
Did that make it any better?
That makes sense.
Yeah, when we
I
throw
mean,
that
No,
out there.
it's I'm going to stop asking questions
To
about this person dog.
simplify things, we could just call him KJ.
Okay, I guess.
I
KJ's
like it.
owner.
KJ and R.
Well, no, Rover, he
Rover
has a
and-
name. It's just an unorthodox name for a man.
Any Hoosers. And so Rover is the one who pointed us to the Playa, specifically into the Cocoon, looking into your water treatment facility, which Ed has now had a chance to go inside and take a look at. Ed, if you would like to go ahead and share your findings with the rest of the crew.
Yeah, well, my scientific findings are that this place is going to take a fuck ton of people to run. This is not a small operation by any means. And
Excuse me, Ed, if you could quantify what a fuck ton is.
yeah, that is 2 metric shit tons.
All right, 2 metric shit tons. Everybody got
a fuck
that?
ton is 2,000 fucks.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Speaks says the unit of measurement is a classic.
Yeah, keep up, Chad.
So yeah, if I had to ballpark it, this facility probably a 60 to 80 person operation. Like there's so many levels to it that there's so many things that need to be looked at. Like I can't even mentally calculate where to start.
Oh, no, but wait, where would you find such skilled individuals to help operate this facility?
Oh, I have no idea.
Damn it, Ed. Rico?
What?
Well, one would assume that the people in this town at one point in time worked on that plant.
Hank goes, there might be a couple. It's possible. It's all possible. I don't. Well, you can ask, but I don't think there's 60 to 80.
No.
I mean, there could be a couple people at the tower maybe that have some kind of knowledge about this.
Yes, we'd like to put you all in touch with the folks over at the tower, specifically the Quivers and those folks who have some skilled artisans to lend a hand in exchange for access to clean, reliable drinking water. I believe we can come to an accord. Now, what I would request is, would you like to nominate someone to be a spokesperson for Bayport and for the Cocoon?
Would you be coming back here? What I'm saying is probably right now it's probably just gonna be me or Beth. And to be honest, right now, I don't think either of us are in the state to leave the people right now.
Oh, not immediately, no.
But if you need us once you come back with said people to help establish stuff, then yeah, we can do that.
All right, I believe.
We can
Okay.
broker a meeting, but after that initial meeting, we do have to be on our way, unfortunately.
Understood. Yeah, yes. You got stuff to do. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you do. You came here and you saved us. And if you're going to continue that mission, yep. God's bless you. But
Hank, it's going to be better than it was, man.
hey, can't be worse.
Amen.
No more pee-pee in the drinks.
Yeah, that's a good start.
Yeah, so like I said, we're probably after this, we're going to head on back. We're going to go talk to our contacts and the folks that we've met along the way. And we just like to kind of get everybody together on an even footing here. Because I feel like everybody's been playing with a different deck of cards, even though you're all trying to play the same game, right? Now, I can't ask for it to be perfect. It's never going to be harmonious, but maybe we can make some things simpatico around here.
Baker Sweets speaks up and says, well, me and the Deltas, we don't really have any allegiances to the Cocoon or any other places like that. So if you need us to stay here and help organize, we are more than welcome to, as long as we somebody can make a stiff drink.
Well, I certainly see there's going to be a market for some somebody that's tending some bars, so we'll have to figure something out here because it looks like you got a distillery that's mostly still intact.
I was going to say, how
the giant hole.
destroyed is the distillery, or is it just the wall?
Beth says it looks like the equipment's probably. I mean, the equipment couldn't be run anyway right now without the power and steam and everything.
Of course.
I think it was mostly infrastructure that was actually destroyed during the attack. So,
well, we're gonna get back with our fella Rover who sent us out here in the first place, the one we should be thanking for uniting us and bringing us all together for this common cause. There's also another small village we need to address. The folks over at Droplet, very charming. They make fuel alternatives, which could be of use and helpfulness. With free exchange, again, much like you all, they just want to be left alone to their own devices, but are open to trade and being friendly and neighborly like.
I look over at Stone Grinder and go, I'm sure if you trade them some of your amazing hot dogs, they would be happy to send fuel over here.
I'm thinking franchise.
Franchise.
Business growth is the best growth.
Yes.
Sustainable grassroots movements.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Dietrich speaks up and says, "So how about this? You go do rover person sheets and towers and start the whole project. Deltas, they stay here. They help organize. I'm going to go back to Cocoon and get girls situated. If you mark on my map, I will go speak with these Droplet people and see if they want to talk. Lawmen can do whatever they want to do. I don't exactly know what that would be.
I believe they're supposed to keep and maintain the peace. They're here to serve and protect.
Emphasis on protect.
And serve.
The lawmen all cock their guns in unison.
Right.
Protect, not shoot the community.
I'm going to sorry to overrule. I'm going to take the young policemen. I want to give him a bit more understanding of what real responsibility is, and then I bring them.
Please
back.
do that.
100% will allow
Smart.
that. Also, before everybody takes off, we're gonna at least have a celebratory toast, right?
Hank goes,
I love it. If we got stuff that doesn't have pee in it.
I mean, I know you're looking at me, and while I don't appreciate that, yes.
Well, all right.
Mustache Tim stands up and puts his gun away for a moment and says, I have something to say.
You have the floor, Sergeant.
We aren't 30. We're only in our mid-20s. And
You hear Ed in the back. No shit.
Audible gasp.
Oh, okay.
it would be really cool as people only in our mid-20s to maybe have a nice police chief who might be able to read us stories.
I'm listening.
Teacher goes, yes, at ease, boys. You come back, you hang out. The girls will take care of you.
All right, well, I'm thinking of some names that I could associate with helping lead these brave young officers in accordance to duty and read them bedtime stories to tuck them in at night.
Police stories.
Yeah, obviously. From the headlines.
Police stories.
Obviously ripped from the headlines of Murder Brown.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like a series of police school stories.
Well, I'm excited to have some liquor without piss in it for the first time in a little bit.
And on that note, I go ahead and just reach into my pack and I pull out a bottle of the red party liquor that Ed likes so much.
Cool.
Keep the boy away from it.
Pop open the lid and say, well, shall we toast to a job well done?
I can't think of a better thing to do.
You're here.
Cool.
Cheers.
You
Hurry up and
guys,
pour him up. Pour him up.
I pour a double for Ed.
beautiful.
No.
Cool. You cheers and begin to gently celebrate your victory here. As the night progresses, people begin to turn in for the evening. Are you guys spending the night here? Are you planning on heading out? What is your plan now that everyone is kind of turning in?
My vote is to bunker down for the night and then make tracks in the morning.
Okay.
But that's my vote.
I'm not opposed
Majority
to
rule.
We gonna sleep here in school?
I mean, where else is there?
I mean, pick a.
Locking in the gym.
I was just like pick a dilapidated building, but I mean, yeah. No, we just go sleep right here. It's fine. We've all slept in the field before. Share some ghost stories or read the lawman.
Read the lawman ghost stories.
Yeah, Stevie, can you read the boys a little story?
Do I have
Stevie.
Fine.
I'd have Ed do it, but Ed trying to snatch their mustaches off while they sleep.
Ed kind of hates them.
I don't hate them. They're kids. I don't actually hate them.
You all find a quiet space in the gymnasium and begin to fall asleep. How are you guys sleeping this evening? Restfully? Fitfully? Are you having some good dreams?
My leg twitching ever so slightly. Like I'm, chasing after someone in the dream.
Chad is overcome with a bit of weariness. Obviously, maintaining that high level of concentration, sneaking through the city, worrying about his comrades at arms, navigating those things. It's not entirely easy to go to sleep, but the body is tired. The mind is got some thoughts about how things are going to go and what the future is going to hold, but he doesn't let it hold him up too much. Takes a moment, takes a pause, takes in some deep breaths and listens, and extends his senses to hear what is happening outside. This gymnasium that was once a place of pain and suffering, and now a little bit of that weight's been lifted. And now there's a bit of clarity to the situation and a hope that Bayport might actually be able to become something more than what it was, that it could rebuild, flourish again. And that's what Chad goes to sleep on.
How about you, Stevie?
Stevie's dog tired. Her body is about to just give out on her, but she keeps replaying Dietra's lesson and trying to figure out, like, did she do the thing? Did she actually take what Dietra tried to teach her and make it applicable? Replaying the day in her head, kicking herself because she screamed, "There's pee-pee in here." It's probably not the smartest move.
Oh no, pee-pee.
It's a journey.
It's a journey.
How about you, Ed?
Ed is going to think about how close he came to death with the disarming of that second bomb, and had to thank the gods that he had the foresight to cut the wire when he did, or bridge the thing when he did, because that would have been really bad, and he doesn't quite know if people would have missed him.
You are awoken by the sound of people organizing the gym once more. A few people have left a tray of food and some water near your persons for you to have some sustenance before you begin your next journey. As you sit up and see these things and begin gathering yourselves, you see Baker Sweets walk up to you. Well, I just have to say that I know you're leaving, and I know I'll see you again most likely, but this has been a pleasure working with you fine young people. I wanted to offer you something, because I've seen those motorbikes you were driving, and they're a little shoddy, and well, I have my sedan, which is a bit more suited to getting around. If you want to take it for now, we can borrow your bikes and trade back at some point, but you've got a lot more driving than we do, and it's been a minute since I felt the wind in my hair anyway.
We would be absolutely honored to make a very brief trade with y'all.
Excellent. She hands you the keys to her mauve sedan.
Oh, I love that paint color.
Chose it myself.
I can tell.
And obviously well cared for. She's a smooth ride.
Oh, indeed. Well, I'll see you guys when you get back, and I wish you well.
Well, and you do us a favor and try not to break too many hearts when you're riding on those bikes.
I make no such promise. Cool. You guys get up with their keys. You've handed your bike keys over to Baker Sweets. Is there anyone you want to talk to before you leave?
I want to try and find Stone Grinder real quick. And once I find him, it's like, so, are you looking to franchise out of the cocoon? Or are you trying to stay local?
Hot dogs bring joy to everyone, but it is bad business practice to expand where you are not needed.
I might know a couple people in the towers if you would be willing to break into that very hungry market. They've only got one food there, and I'm sure they would appreciate another option.
Set up a meeting.
Will do. You'll hear back from me.
Cool. He brings you. Give me a strength save.
Oh no.
That is a 28.
Yeah. All right. Cool. He hugs you and really, really squeezes you, but you're able to make it out without damage.
I squeeze him back.
Cool.
Chad is going to seek out Beth and Hank.
Yeah, they are still in the gymnasium, kind of still organizing things.
I just kind of walk up and, hey, how y'all feeling this morning?
Good to get some sleep, without fear.
Right.
So we'll be all right. We'll be all right. As I said yesterday, can't get worse. So we appreciate everything, and y'all can start the plan. We'll hold it down.
Extend a hand and clap Hank on the shoulder, look him in the eyes, and I go, don't you worry. The Consumer Board of Tourism of the Towers is here for you.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's a mighty fine ally to have.
Beth walks over and gives you a hug.
I return it.
Cool. Now that a plan is in place, you get into your new mauve sedan and begin the drive to Rover. Small pillars of smoke rise from the newly liberated town of Bayport as it fades in your rear view mirror. Following your map, you make the drive and arrive back at Rover's village. You park your vehicle in the same space you did before and walk up to the entrance, which this time has 2 alive guards standing out front of it.
Either you know Robert? Robert back there? Yo, Robert, you know him?
Yeah, Robert. Yeah. Can I help you?
Yeah, we're here to see Rover.
Rover. Very good. Yes.
The 2 men kind of talk to each other, and you hear someone say, I think his extension is 14. He yells, one of the men yells over the makeshift walls.
Stevie, if these guys look at us sideways, right, we're unleashing Ed on them.
Yeah.
You hear the one man yell over the walls, we have people here for 14. You hear a muffled voice. That's Rover, right?
Yes, Rover.
Yeah, yes, that is Rover. Good.
Last time we were here, we literally just walked in.
Yeah, okay, cool. You hear the muffled voice again. Okay, I will see if he is accepting visitors.
Yeah, he will. We're the Boogie Knights. Tell him the Boogie Knights are here.
The first guy says,
sorry for the hassle. We had some assassins come in recently, and we're trying to step up our security measures.
Oh, yeah, no, we were
here.
We're the ones
Oh.
who countered the assassins.
Okay, cool. I mean, honestly, we don't get many visitors here. So you're the first people that have come to try out our new system.
It looks
All
like
right,
you guys
well,
are taking shit seriously.
Let's go through the progression then. All right, you need any ID? You need to hear about what we got in the car. Like, you want to pull us out of the vehicle?
Oh,
Like, what do you want to do here?
Could be like check underneath it or something.
Maybe, I don't know. Pop the hood, check the trunk.
I could pat you down.
Sure,
Yeah.
let's do it.
he does so, and he's like,
You got a lot of weapons on you.
That is just my penis.
Wow. I didn't get. Then you have some explaining to do because I got nowhere near your legs.
It wraps around.
I thought
like
that was a battle axe. It looks like a. Is that?
He calls his battle axe penis.
It's
It
a
is
natural
both a
extension.
blessing and a curse.
We call him the tripod.
Wow. The waste will do crazy things.
Oy.
after a few minutes, you hear from the other side of the gate, okay, Rover will see them. The man in front of you smiles.
It's a good system, right? All right. Go in. Have a good day.
Wait, you're not going to salute him? He's an officer. You're not going to salute that guy?
The
He's
guy with
married to an officer.
axe-
You're not going to salute that?
The one with the axe spears?
You're not going to get a courtesy salute?
No. in what army?
I look at them and just go,
All right.
Cool. They open up the gates of the village and you walk in.
You've definitely stepped things up. I'm proud of you guys. You know?
Thank you.
You guys have never played.
I've never
you've
seen you guys
fucked around
before,
with
but
base
that makes
guards.
me feel very good.
You walk over to Rover's house. As you knock on the door, you hear the bark of Kevin James as Rover opens it and looks at you sternly. Hello, friends. I hope you have good news.
Well,
I mean, it's kind of good
objectively,
news.
yes.
positive news, I'd say. So, who wants to go first?
Big Kahuna Bob is dead.
Well, that is excellent.
Yes. Bad news on that front. He was not the person in charge of everything. Apparently, he was just being used as kind of like a front. I'm going to look at Stevie and go, Stevie, do you have that contract?
I will hand the contract over to Rover.
Apparently, he got this contract from someone offering him 2,000 gold to help make a foothold of sorts for whatever thing they were trying to get.
They were
going.
attempting to mollify a populace here in Bayport and create a control point of some sort.
I see. That is indeed mixed news.
Do
Yes.
you recognize the symbol on this contract?
I do not.
All right, now do we? So, well, we're still there, so it's still neutral. Either way, it was stopped.
Is the water facility okay?
Oh, yeah, it's perfectly fine, except the fact that it's not operational at all.
Interesting.
I don't think they had the technology or the mind, like the aptitude to be able to run it.
I see. To be fair, I also was kind of making some guesses there.
Well, I mean, I figured to the gravity of that, it's going to take a lot of people that know a lot of things about this to make it operational.
I see.
And I don't know if this is not in my wheelhouse at all.
Well,
the people that lived in Bayport, that town around it, they said there might be a couple of the folks that used to work in the facility still around.
that is good.
So maybe if you got together with them, you could kind of figure out what needs to be done and then possibly maybe train up some people to help y'all run the facility.
The other theory we're working on here, Rover, is we could go back to the towers, to the quivers, and see if they've got some skilled folks over there, because obviously they'd be interested in securing a line to fresh water and resources in exchange for a mutual protection pact and for allowing everybody to kind of live and let live. We might not have the artisans available in Bayport, but maybe there's some folks that know some things over Towers Way. We met you in the towers, so I'm hoping maybe you know a few folks over there, or if not, we can make some introductions.
I do not, but we can make introductions.
Well, to clarify something, I don't even think that we even proved that there was aquifers underneath the water facility.
What was the water facility then?
I don't know. Maybe it was just a treatment center that water got pumped into, but I don't know where it came from.
Interesting. So I was wrong about the facility's purpose.
We do know a few folks that are very mechanically inclined. The Bloods. They might be willing to lend some of their expertise if you wouldn't mind working with them.
I mean, expertise and just sheer muscle.
There are many gangs in the blood, so that is possible that there are people who know.
We're talking about the real Bloods, the vampires.
I see.
We're Amici Damnatorum. We're buds. We're good. They're actually reasonable folk. Obviously, the negative part being that they're vampires.
Yes, that makes sense.
Right. It's kind of a little bit of stumbling block to get over, but once you get to know them, they're actually pretty all right.
I appreciate the confidence with which you said Amici Damnatorum to me, even though I do not know what that is.
We don't
I think he
fully
made it
either.
up.
But we've used that term a couple times because we were named that, and it's worked out really well for us in the future. So, I mean, past.
Understood.
So for the future, we could probably utilize that.
I
Yes.
mean, I think it's something for friends of the dead or friends of death,
Of the damned.
of the damned, maybe of the damned.
Damnatorum. It could be just
Could be
really
that. I
literal.
don't know.
Amici Damnatorum. I'm not really a linguist, but
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you are friends with vampires.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, acquaintances?
We did save them
We
from
did save
I'd say
them.
we're friends.
Are we
from
are we on that
extinction.
friend level?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Look,
Okay.
dog, we have a
his
title.
mom offered to make us those little pizzas that are on the bagels.
They owe us a favor.
Understood.
Beyond the pizzas on the bagels.
And they've proven to be honorable so far.
yes.
Well, if you need me to go with you and begin gathering people, I can.
Sure, man.
We
That'd
got
be great.
room in the car, right?
Hell yeah, we do.
It is. This would be good to get established, especially if we build a team to begin to potentially go into the other aquifers I have found throughout the Glasslands.
Wait, you found more?
Yes, we did have a discussion about this.
Sorry, I've taken a lot of hits to the head since then.
I understand that by looking at you.
Yeah, I don't hide it.
How long is it gonna take you to get ready, Rover? You can load up with us.
I need to find someone to watch Kevin James, and then
no,
I am good.
you're bringing him.
Okay.
You are bringing him.
Well, then I am ready.
All right. Well, let's
Load him up, move him out, rawhide.
we
Rawhide.
want to go see Billy.
I think we have to go see Billy.
I mean, Sangrao.
I mean, Billy.
Billy.
I am excited to meet these three people.
Just refer to him as Sangrao, or your Lord of Darkness or Lord of Despair. You'll get the gist real fast. You're good at this. Rover, you're a consummate sales guy.
Yes. You can tell that by the tone of my voice.
Yes.
Yeah,
You are a schmoozer as long as the day is
just
hot.
like Robert. Is Robert okay?
Robert?
Yeah, I haven't seen Robert since we got back.
Yes. How long have you been here for?
Since we started talking to you.
Okay, so yes, you did not have much time to look then.
Literally 5 minutes.
No, I
Heard.
wasn't actually going to look
Understood.
for him either. I figured I'd just bump into him randomly because that's how it happened last time.
Yes, I believe Robert is fine.
Do we know for sure?
I don't know. I don't really know him that well.
I mean, we could check.
Do you know anyone well here?
Not especially.
Okay, let's go. We can just go then.
Cool. You guys leave with Rover and Kevin James in tow and get back in the car. Who-
Notably, Edward does not say shotgun and chooses to sit into the back with Kevin James.
I forgot who's driving here.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, that would be Rick.
All right. Rick in the
Big
front.
Papa drives.
Cool.
Yeah, and as such, Ed cannot sit in the passenger seat.
That's fine. There's a
'Cause
dog in the
I
back.
want to stay amongst
That's
the living.
That's the place I want to be.
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone. We will be back next Tuesday with episode 19, part 2, and we will see you then. Bye, everyone.